What is up, guys? Riley here from Hudson Motors, back again with another giveaway truck. And I know I say this every time, but this is our biggest, our baddest, and our best giveaway truck we have ever done. This is our 1979 Chevy C-30 crew cab, dually, long bed, complete with its Duramax 6.6 LLY and its Allison automatic transmission, four-wheel drive, the whole 9 yards. This thing is so freaking cool, and we're giving away to one of you. If you're watching this video before June 1st, 2025 at midnight, we are live on this giveaway, and you can enter to win just by going on to hodsonmotors.com. This is the walk around video where I give you all the ins and outs of the truck and show you all the good, the bad, the ugly. There's no bad, there is no ugly. This truck is so freaking sweet. It is all good. And again, we're giving away to one of you. So this is the walk around video. If you're just stumbling across us here on YouTube, here at Hudson Motors, we buy, build, restore, and give away awesome trucks just like this one here. People just like you, just by shopping on our website, buying anything good that we got there. Every $5 you spend is one automatic entry to win. And again, this giveaway, if you're watching this before June 1st, 2025, this giveaway is live and you can get entered in to win this. If you're watching this after that date, check us out anyway. We're always giving away something cool. We might be giving away something even cooler than this in the future. We never know. So let's go ahead and jump in and give you all the good details on this truck because it is absolutely freaking rad. So 79 Chevy C-30. This is the single headlight square bodies. Very, very, very sought after, very beloved, very valuable body style now, especially with original paint like this truck. Now, it's not 100% original paint. There has been some touch-ups as we've found as we kind of walked around. For a truck that's 46 years old, you're never going to have 100% original paint. But it's majority original paint. And you can tell the patina is absolutely insane. Like this hood, you guys got to understand. Old paint was painted back with lead paint. That paint is phenomenal quality. It lasts forever. And then you get these phenomenal colorations like in this hood here. It just looks like a galaxy. It is awesome. It looks so stinking good, and you can't pay for it. You can't faux this well. There's a lot of good faux artists out there, but they can never truly do patina like this. So it just looks absolutely insane. But again, just a very valuable body style and a very beloved colorway with that root beer on cream soda, you know, that brown on cream paint. Very beloved, when you think of the 70s, this is one of those really great colorways and just an absolutely awesome truck. But again, the body is super straight, but has a lot of character, a lot of patina, and it's cool to highlight it and show that off. Very complete as well, all the racetrack trim, everything all the way around. Some trim's been replaced and is new, like new front bumper guards, but some trim is old, like this is the original front bumper, the original grille. And so we wanted to leave as much original as we could. So like we could have gone out and got like a new Chevy bow tie emblem because this one's all old and faded, but we thought, man, it's so cool that it still has an OG emblem on there and it's beat up and kind of matches the rest of the truck. But yeah, so this is a C-30, so this would have been two-wheel drive from the factory, but we don't do that here at Hudson Motors, almost never. We got a four-wheel drive swap it. So we bought it and we got it right into the four-wheel drive conversion. So like I said, this is a Duramax with an Allison transmission. The transfer case that mates up to an Allison is a driver's side drop transfer case. So we needed a driver's side drop axle. So we had to go with a Ford axle. So this is one of the best Ford axles you can buy. This is out of a brick nose Ford F350. This is a Kingpin Dana 60 front axle, rebuilt, all new seals and bearings, the whole 9 yards, with a ton of extra goodie parts on here as well, like full crossover steering from Off-Road Designs. It steers amazing. This thing handles and rides really good. We've got Skyjacker leaf springs front and rear. These are their 4-inch lift springs. They ride so well, especially with those Bilstein shocks. This thing absolutely is a dream. It's a ton of work, and people are gonna say, well, why didn't you just, you know, coil spring swap it? We wanted to run, again, 8 on 6.5-inch hubs in the front to match the dually rear axle in the rear. Didn't want to have to go to like a whole Super Duty swap and the whole 9 yards. But again, for a leaf sprung truck, it works great. We built up our own hangers. We got the shackle in the rear. And again, it rides so stinking good. The hangers integrate in with the core support mount, and it's got the core support bushings in there as well. So it all worked out really good. Really happy with how that turned out. We got disc brakes in the front, drum brakes in the rear. But again, the steering and suspension on this is phenomenal, and these Kingpin Dana 60s are freaking bulletproof. They're one of the best axles you can get to swap into your old truck as well. So that's about it for suspension up front there. Let's go ahead and make our way down the side, show you some of the good things down here. So wheel and tire combo. We wanted this stance, we wanted this look, and to achieve this, we knew we wanted to roll with some skinny wheels and tires to keep that classic dually look. So we're running Milestars. These are their skinny 35s. It is a 275/85/17, so it is a skinny, a narrow 35-inch tire, which allows you to run stock wheels like this with the RV style hubcaps. So you get the chrome caps on the stock steel wheels. But then you can run your narrow 35s, and you don't need a dually spacer in the rear. You don't need to buy wider wheels and have to put a spacer, because if you run 35 1250s, they're going to rub. If you know dualies, you know what I'm talking about. And you don't want to have to run a dually spacer. It's much better to just run the wheels butted right up against each other. It's safer that way. That's the joy of running this wheel and tire combo. So again, 17-inch wheels, 35-inch tires, some stockies, and it just looks, it's got the look, it's got the fitment. It is really, really, really good. It looks classic while still looking mean. Down the side here, we got our nice Silverado trim emblems on there. Those are original as well. Those are in great shape. Tow mirrors, again, freaking awesome. It just all fits the whole motif. Make our way down the back, and it might look different on camera with the filter on the lens or whatever. I think at one point in time, maybe this center cream section was repainted. The brown is still all original. I think the center cream got repainted because you could see the patina difference here. So again, this is one of those areas where I think it was touched up at one point in time. Again, still the truck's amazing and looks awesome. Down the side, so these trucks were dual tank trucks, but they had a tank on both sides. This is now just a single tank truck for the Duramax swap. It's on the other side, so this door no longer does anything. We've got our great condition dually fenders. These are in phenomenal shape. A lot of times you'll see these trucks and these have been crunched as they've been ran into things and stuff like that. Nope, not here. They look awesome and are great. Down the side, we have 4-inch exhaust all the way out the back. So this is from MBRP. It sounds excellent. We'll start up here for you guys in a minute and show you how that goes. But we won't be doing driving in today's video. These videos get really long as there's a ton to show you. So today's video is just about the walk around. We'll do driving impressions on another video, but we still will start it up today, show you how great it sounds and rev it up for you. Again, back here, we got an original bumper, a little cutout for our tow hitch up in there, so you can still run a trailer ball. We'll just put a swing down license plate mount there. And then again, back here, all this original tailgate panel, it's in pretty good shape. It's got some dents and dings and some character to it, but it's all still pretty freaking good. We've got this really nice bed cover from Truck Hero. This fits really well. I don't know, the previous owner did this, and I don't know what model the bed cover this is, but it works really good. Down in here, I'll show you how this bed cover works. They did a phenomenal job. The previous owner did a really, really, really good job with this bed liner. So it's got a really nice bed liner under the bed cover. I'm not a big bed cover guy. So if this was my truck, I'd probably remove the bed cover, but you might love a bed cover and you might love this. So again, it's a nice bed cover. I didn't want to get rid of it because it's high quality. And there you can see really nice bed liner back there. And so yeah, she's ready to go to work, throw stuff in the back, whatever you want, but it's in great shape. It really is. So we'll wrap that back up and walk down the other side. All right, so making our way back down the side here. Again, just a thing of beauty. This is the one gas door that actually does do something there. So that's where you'll fill her up with diesel. And she's just she's a thing of beauty. Now, normally on these giveaway trucks that we do, we normally, especially when they're big and lifted like this, we'll add electric running boards. That was the plan. And normally I buy running boards and we custom do the mounts and everything to make them work. But Far From Stock sells a direct like bolt-in that's already figured out the whole 9 yards. And I thought, man, that'll save me time. I'll just buy it from them instead of doing it myself. And then it took them 5 weeks to ship it. And so I'm still waiting on my running boards. So I'm going to do running boards for you guys. They're just not going to be shown in this video. So just let it be known to you guys that when you win this truck and you take it home, there will be nice electric running boards. So we can, you know, maybe with AI or something, I don't know, we can put it in where it just, and the steps just swing down. I promise they're going to come. So, but even without it, I can get in just fine. So crew cab goodness, you can put people in the back seat. We got double bench seats in here. And I have to tell you, these are original upholstery on these bench seats, and they're in phenomenal shape. Not all the upholstery is original. Obviously, the dash has been rewrapped, the headliner and the carpet's new, but those bench seats are original. And they're in such good shape. Did a really good job cleaning them up, and they look really nice. So again, double bench seat. You can fit 6 people in here. It's a 6-man cab. That's why it's the 3 plus 3. Okay, if you didn't know, if that makes sense, 3 plus 3 fits 6 people. And yeah, so brown interior looks great. We'll go ahead and hop in. We'll show you all the goodness in there. But again, you can get full-size adults back here. It's not going to be the most comfortable in the world, but I fit, you know. And again, fire extinguishers in my way, but I fit just fine back here. So again, put 6 people in here, you'll be just totally fine and happy. But something to mention, again, as you're looking back here, one of the hard things about these crew cab Chevy square bodies is getting all the headliner trim, all the interior trim pieces. This has every single piece. It's all in great shape. It all matches, and it looks really nice. That's one of those fun things about it. But the door shut nice and easy and good. And yeah, so let's hop in here and we'll show you all the goodness inside the truck. All right, so again, a little hop to get in right now, but we'll get the running boards handled and situated. So in here, inside the truck, very comfortable. I love sitting at a bench seat. I think they're so much more comfortable, especially for long drives. They're awesome. So Let's talk about in here. So a lot of the stuff is original, like these door panels original. Again, the upholstery is original, but some other fun upgrades and stuff. Things have been redone. Like we got a new headliner in here, and it's great. The dash pad was reupholstered by the previous owner. That's awesome. In here we have got Dakota Digital's top of the line gauge cluster. So this is the one that's got the two screens in there. So on those two screens, it'll boot up Dakota Digital, and then it'll tell us, what gear position we're in, trans temperature, EGT, boost, speed, the whole 9 yards. Really, really, really cool. We've also got retro sound Bluetooth radios. This is their direct fit for these trucks. There it goes, connected to my phone right away. Tons of new parts were spent on this interior. So, tons of weather stripping and seals and gaskets and all sorts of stuff in here. We've got this bench seat center console down here. And then here we have our transfer case shifter for our NP261 XHD transfer case. So that's the transfer case that would come behind the Allison transmission. So this is just a cable shifter, a manual floor shift. So really nice. And then your transmission shifter is still up here on the column, just like normal. But again, air conditioning is all factory. It blows ice cold. It works really, really, really good. The tank selector switch no longer does anything. But again, a lot of good fun stuff in here. We also got a little tuner knob. So from D-Max Swaps, they make a tuner for these Duramaxes, and it's just an on-the-fly knob on the side here. And that will change your tune as you crank that up. You can make more and more power and more smoke and everything. But this thing boogies. And again, we'll show you in the driving impression video later. This thing absolutely rips. This is probably the fastest giveaway truck we've ever done. Maybe the Typhoon is just faster in a straight line. But this thing makes crazy good power. And even in mode 1, which is just like their base tune, this thing absolutely rips down the road. And so I don't see myself ever using more than tune 2 or 3. But very nice, very comfortable in here. Factory steering wheel, it shows its age just like some of the other trim and stuff with like the horn button and the steering wheel, but it's still in really good shape, so we didn't want to lose that as well. But other trim that was replaced, besides like weather stripping, we got new wing windows. They don't whistle, they're great. We got like new AC vents in the dash, new dash trim and stuff like that. So what needed to be replaced has been replaced, but what could be fixed and restored has been restored. Overall, it's very nice, very comfortable, and just a really nice truck in here, and it's really fun to be in. With that being said, we're gonna pop the hood and let's go show you the real moneymaker, which is that Duramax. Now, the thing about Duramaxes is they're kind of like Power Strokes. They're not like a real beautiful engine like a Cummins. I feel like a Cummins is a very aesthetically pleasing engine. They've kind of just got a lot of stuff that kind of bury the engine in there. So all you really see is like intake and charge pipe, but you can see that big old turbo in the back here. So let's go over the engine and what all has been done. We bought this already with the Duramax already swapped in. Previous owner did a really good job, but with the four-wheel drive conversion and everything, we pretty much had to redo almost all of it. I didn't have to go and redo a bunch of wiring on this one. I did clean up a lot of the wiring and do all that, but it ran really well when I bought it, so I have to give him credit. But we redid how the engine was mounted in there, how the transmission was mounted, the whole nine. I got to give him credit. I don't know. I never met him. I bought it from somebody else, and so I didn't buy it from the original builder, but he did a great job. And so if you're watching this, you did a great job, and there was a lot of good stuff on this truck. And then there was a lot of stuff that we still did to make it better. But what has been done so far is it's new stock injectors. It has new glow plugs, new glow plug harness, injector fuel lines, so the hard lines and the return lines. We put a brand new turbo on it when we got it. The turbo was bad, and so we replaced it with a brand new turbo. So that is just a new stock Garrett turbo in here. Other things in here, this is the Duramax radiator. We built up our own custom fan shroud. We got electric fans on there. We've got a transmission cooler, a remote transmission cooler and fan in the back underneath. And then we've got our condenser. The way that Chevy had to organize this to make this all work is that actually the condenser goes in front of the intercooler, which is a little bit backwards. So we got a condenser fan on the front to keep the air conditioning nice and cool. And that's pretty much it. But you got your charge pipes. So this is all like kind of factory charge pipe location. And when he did all this, he did a really good job. Kept the engine bay really nice and clean. Again, we just went in there, tidied up all the wiring, did as much as we can to keep it nice and tidy up in here. Over here, we've got just our relays for things like our fuel pump. So it's got an air dog in the back. And so it's got all new filters and everything's been changed and serviced in the whole 9 yards. So we've got our relays up here for our fans, for our electric fans, for our transmission cooler fan on the back. So again, very nice, very clean, tried to keep it clean, but they're just not the most aesthetically pleasing. But again, LOY Duramax, this is like a 2005 Duramax, makes great power. They're not I think what the Duramax that everybody loves and prefers is the LBZ. But LOY is right there as well. Very beloved, very, very, very beloved Duramax engine. Again, with that Allison. This is a 5-speed automatic transmission with this Allison. Not until 2006 did they go to the 6-speed. Allison. But again, it does great with the 410 gears in the back and the 35-inch tires, and then it still has that overdrive transmission. Still does great on the freeway. You're able to cruise totally fine. But again, just awesome between that, the Dana 60. It's very mechanically, very, very, very mechanically solid. That rear axle, I didn't mention this before, is a Dana 60 dually rear axle, the original axle that came with the C-30. Again, all 410 gears. The Allison is also rebuilt, so it's got a shift kit in it, and it's a rebuilt Allison transmission as well. I have receipts for all that as well. So we've got, again, new injectors, new turbo, rebuilt Allison transmission, and yeah, it absolutely rips. So let me show you. It starts, it runs, it sounds amazing. It is absolutely wicked cool. And the great thing about these Duramaxes is they're not super loud. Even with the hood open, you'll see it's not the loudest engine. You can totally talk and let it run, and it doesn't just chatter away. They're actually pretty quiet, pretty tame. So let's go start it up. So getting back in here, we turn it on. We'll hear our air dog kick over, and then and we'll just crank it. And there you go. Again, it's pretty quiet. I'm not talking or yelling or anything. It's pretty nice, and it sounds pretty freaking rad too. I think they sound awesome. They sound pretty freaking cool. And that's that. So again, she sounds great. It freaking runs insane, makes tons of power, and is an absolute blast. There's some things that, again, we're going to continue to change and make better, and we'll talk more about some of those things as we get into the driving impressions video later. But as far as everything that was done to the truck and showing off all the goodness, I think that pretty much covers it all. And again, it's just an absolutely awesome truck. By far our biggest, our baddest, and our best giveaway truck of all time. And because of that, we're also upping the cash bonus that's gonna come along with this truck. So normally we do 10 grand in cash. On this truck, you're gonna get this truck plus $15,000 in cash. Again, a big truck like this is an expensive build, and we don't want you to be saddled with any tax debt or anything at the end of the year, so we're gonna give you even more cash to make sure everything's covered. So again, I hope you guys liked it. Hope this was informational for you. Hope it was a good enough video to show you kind of what you're gonna get and kind of illustrate it. I love this truck. I think this thing has the look. It is an absolutely epic square body. I think this is the king of square body trucks for sure. Crew cab, dually, long bed, and then with that Duramax, the 4-wheel drive, the whole 9 yards, it is too freaking cool. And it is gonna be a great truck for one of you to just drive to car shows and have, or put to work right away. This thing could go to work tomorrow. It is just absolutely ready to rock and roll. So hope you liked this video. Hope it was informational for you. If you liked it, make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube. Check us out on the Instagram as well, where I'll be posting every single day about it, at Hodson Motors. And again, if you're watching this before June 1st, 2025 at midnight, this giveaway is live. Go to hodsonmotors.com. We'll link it in the description as well. You can get your entries in to win. And yeah, get entered in and good luck. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.